Number 13 of exercise 18A, in which two missing frequencies are given. We have to find the two missing frequencies. First one is for this class interval f1 is given, and for this class interval f2 is given. So class interval is given 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, and so on, 100 to 120. And frequencies are given 7, f1, 12, f2, 8 and 5. We have to find the value of f1 and f2. So let us consider f1 as x and f2 as y. And let us find the class marks here. Class marks will be 0 plus 20 by 2, that is 10, 20 plus 40 by 2, 30, 40 plus 60 by 2, 50, and 30 plus 20, 50, 50 plus 20, 70, plus 20, 90, plus 20, 110. Now let us find the product of frequency and class marks, that is 7 into 10, 70, 30 into x, because we have supposed f1 as x, so it will be 30x. It is written in side. You have to also write in another side. So, and now 50 multiplied by 12 will be 600, 70 multiplied by y will be 70y, it is also written in side. 90 multiplied by 8 will be 720, 110 multiplied by 5 will be 550. Now add these numbers and then we have to add this. That's why it is written inside, because if we write here 30x, if we write 30x here, then 30 may be added to the along with this number, and then it will mistake our solution, so our solution will be wrong. That's why it is written inside. So the sum of this number is 1940, and then we have added 30x plus 70y. So sigma of f into x will be equal to 1940 plus 30x plus 70y, and sum of these frequencies will be equal to 7 plus 12 19 plus 8 27 plus 5 32 plus x plus y, and the sum of these all are also given in question, which is equal to 50. Okay, so according to question, 32 plus x plus y is given 50. That's why x plus y will be equal to 50 minus 32. Then x plus y will be equal to 18. This is equation first. And now mean is equal to sigma of fx by sigma of f. So mean is also given 57.6 is equal to 1940 plus sigma fx 1940 plus 30x plus 70y upon sigma f is equal to 50. So we have to write 50 here. We have not to write 32 plus x plus y, because we have to find another equation here. So we will use numerical value of sigma f here. Now cross multiply it. So 576 upon 10 multiplied by 50 will be equal to 10 is common, 194 plus 3x plus 7y. Now this 0 will be cancelled with this 0, and 10 will be cancelled by 5 in 2 times, and this will be cancelled by 2 in 2 2 ja 4, 2 8 ja 16, 2 8 ja 16, 288 times. So 288 and minus 194 will be equal to 3x plus 7y, that is 3x plus 7y is equal to 8 minus 4 will be 4, and 18 minus 9 will be 9, and this is equation second. Okay, Now equation first is x plus y is equal to 18 and equation second is 3x plus 7y is equal to 94. Then multiply this equation by 3. By 3 we have to multiply equation first will be multiplied by 3. Okay, so we get 3x plus 3y is equal to 54 and 3x plus 7y will be equal to 94. Now we have to subtract it because same sign is there, so this will cancel. 3y minus 7y will be minus 4y is equal to 4 minus 4 0, 9 minus 5 4, minus y minus 40, minus minus cancel, 4 10 ja 40, so y will be equal to 10. And then from first x plus y is equal to 18, then x plus 10 will be equal to 18, and then x will be equal to 8. 18 minus 10 will be equal to 8. That is f1 is equal to 8 and f2 is equal to 10. This is your answer. We have found out the two missing frequency given in question. The value of f1 is 8 and the value of f2 is 10. So you can solve the question number 11, 12 already given in your exercise, which is based on it. In both question, two missing frequencies are given. Okay. Now we will see the next type of. Now let us see question number 18. We have to find the literacy rate, mean literacy rate in a city. The data is given. Literacy rate is given here. Literacy rate percentage, that is class interval is given here. Second one, number of cities is given. We have to find here class marks, that is xi here. So let us prepare the table, and here number of cities are given. Number of cities, that is f frequencies are given here, and here we have to find the di, that is xi minus a, and here we have to find fi into di. So let us find the value. First interval is given 45 to 55, second one 55 to 65, 65 to 75, 75 to 85 and 85 to 95. These are the intervals. And then class marks is given 50, 40, 90, 100 by 2 is 50, 60, 50, 110, 20, 70, 90, 110. 110 will be here and 130 will be here. 50, 60, 50, 110, 10, 120 by 2, 120 by 2 will be 60. So here will be 70, here will be 80 and here will be 90. Okay. Now frequencies are given 4, 11, 12, 9 and 4. Now let us find di. Di, we have to find di here, xi minus a. Let us suppose it as a is equal to 70 assumed mean. This will be the middlemost term. So a will be 70. So di, that is 50 minus 70 will be minus 20. 60 minus 70 minus 10, 70 minus 70 0, and 80 minus 70 10, and 90 minus 70 will be 20. Minus 20 into 4 will be equal to minus 80, minus 10 into 11 minus 110, it will be 0, 10 into 9 will be 90, and 20 into 4 will be 80. Now sigma fi into xi, fi into di will be equal to 190 minus 190 plus 170, that is minus 20, and sigma fi will be equal to 15 9 24 up 16 40. Therefore mean will be equal to, by assumed mean method, mean will be equal to a plus sigma fi into di by sigma fi, that is 70 plus minus 20 upon 40, that is 70 minus 1 by 2, 20 will be cancelled, 40 will be cancelled by 20 in 2 times, so it will be 70 minus 0.5, that is 69.5. So required mean literacy rate in percentage is equal to 69.5%. Okay. 7, which is given, which are of another type. In this, age in years are given 5 to 14, 15 to 24. Note here, be careful here, the class is given here 5 to 14, 15 to 24, not 14 to 24. So it is not continued, and these intervals, these class intervals is known as in inclusive form. So we have to change this in exclusive form. So to change in exclusive form, we have to subtract 0.5 to lower limit, from lower limit we have to subtract 0.5 and add 0.5 to the lower upper limit. We have to add 0.5. That means we have to prepare a table here like this: class interval, add subtract 0.5 from 5, 0.5 from 5, it will be 4.5. So first class interval will be 4.5 to, we have to add 0.5 to the upper limit, which will be 14.5. So first class interval will be 4.5 to 14.5, and then second will be equal to 14.5 to 24.5, third one will be equal to 24.5 to 34.5, fourth one will be equal to 34.5 to 44.5, fifth one will be equal to 44.5 to 54.5, and sixth one will be equal to 54.5 to 64.5. These are the class intervals. Now we have to write here class marks, that is value of x. So 14 plus 4 18 plus 1 19 by 2, that is 9.5. it will be equal to, now it will be equal to 24 plus 14, 38, 39, that is 19.5 plus 10, 29.5 plus 10, 39.5 plus 10, 49.5 plus 10, 59.5, because difference is 10, 9.5 plus 10 is 19.5. Now we have to consider A by using assumed mean method, because decimal is here, the class marks in decimal, and so it will take time to multiply. So let us solve it by assumed mean method. So the two terms are middlemost here, two terms will be occur here as middlemost term. So consider any one of out of these two as assumed mean, that is A. So let us consider this as A. You can also consider this one as A. So and frequencies is given, frequency is already given, 6, 11, 21, 23, 14 and 5. Now let us find di is equal to xi minus a. Okay, so 9.5 minus 39.5 will be equal to minus 30. 19.5 minus 39.5 will be minus 20. 29.5 minus 10, it will be 0, and this will be 10, and this will be 20. Now let us multiply fi into di here. We have to multiply it. So minus 30 into 6 will be minus 180, minus 20 into minus 20 into 11 will be minus 220, and this will be minus 210, this will be 0, this will be 140, and this will be 100. So sigma of fi di will be equal to 4 to 600 minus 610 plus 240, which will be equal to 0. 11 minus 4 is 7, and 5 minus 2 is minus 370. And sigma fi will be equal to 19, 3, 22, 42, 1, 43, 20, 63, 64, 10, 80. It will be equal to 80. 6, 1, 7, 1, 8, 3, 11, 4, 11, 4, 15, 5, 20, 0, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 7, 1, 8. Therefore mean will be equal to a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. That is, mean will be equal to a is 39.5 we have supposed here, so it will be 39.5 plus minus 370 by 80. This will be equal to 39.5 minus plus into minus will be minus 37 by 8. So it will be equal to 39.8 minus 4.675. So it will be equal to 39.50064.675. 5, 2, 8, 4, 3. 34.825 or 34.83. this will be required mean age of the patients. 34.82 or 34.83. Okay. Now let us see question number 29. It is of the another form. In this, marks of the students are given. Marks is given as less than 5, less than 10, less than 15, and similarly up to less than 40. And the number of students is given here. Number of students is given 3, 10, 15, 3, 10, 25, and so on. So in this type of question we have to prepare the table. So we have to write marks here, that is class interval, and then we have to write number, we have to find class marks, that is xi, and already the class marks is given. Frequency is given. Frequency is given 3, 10, and now you can find it as you wish, by direct method or by assumed mean method also. So this less than 5 means 0 to 5, less than 10 means 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, less than 20 will be 15 to 20, less than 25 will be 20 to 25, less than 30 will be 25 to 30, and less than 35 will be 30 to 35, and less than 40 will be 35 to 40. Okay. And now let us find the class marks. It will be 2.5, 0 plus 5 by 2, 5 plus 10 by 2 will be 7.5, and this will be 2 plus 5, 7, 7 plus 5, 12.5, 17.5, 22.5, 27.5, 32.5, and 37.5. Now let us consider one of these xi as assumed mean. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 terms are here. So either this or this will be assumed mean. Let us consider this as assumed mean. So find di is equal to xi minus a, and here we have to find fi into di. So 2.5 minus 17.5 will be equal to minus 15. 7.5 minus 17.5 will be minus 10. This will be equal to minus 5, and here will be 0. Here will be 5, 10, 15, and 20. And frequencies are given. Frequencies are given in ascending order. That means this is not the frequency. This is cumulative frequency is given. This one is cumulative frequency. If the class interval given in this form, then always the frequencies is not frequencies. This is cumulative frequency. So first frequency will be 3, and second we can find by subtracting the first one by the next. 10 minus 3 will be 7, and then 25 minus 10 will be 15, and then next is given 49. So 49 minus 25, the frequencies are given as 3. Here we have we have to write here 3, 10, 25 so that you can consider it 49, 70, 65, 73, 78, and at last it is given 80. Okay, so third one, 25 minus 10 is 15, 49 minus 25 will be 24, and 65 minus 49 will be 16, and 73 minus 65 will be 18, and 78 minus 73 will be 5, and 80 minus 78 will be 2. So these are the frequencies. 73 minus 65 will be equal to 8. Okay, and 65 minus 14, 15 minus 9 is 6, 5 minus 4 is 1. This is right. Now we have to multiply this. Minus 45, minus 70, minus 75, 0, and 16 5 is 80, 10 8 is 80, 15 5 is 75, 22 is 40. Now the sum of this FIDI. Now let us find the sum of FIDI, which will be equal to 0, 190 minus 190 plus 5 and 16 7 23 plus 4 27. This will be equal to 5. 17 minus 9 will be equal to 8, and 1 will be 0. So 85, sigma FIDI is 85, and sigma F is equal to 80. So now mean will be equal to A plus sigma FIDI by sigma F or Fi. So it will be equal to what? A is 17 decimal 5 plus 85 by 80. So 5 16 ja, 5 17 ja. So it will be equal to what? Now divide it. Divide 17 by 16. We have to find the mean correct to two places of decimal. So it will be equal to approx 18 decimal 56. Final answer will be 18 decimal 56. 17 decimal 5 and 17 divided by 16 will be added to 17 decimal 5. Then we get 18 decimal 56 will be final answer. That is mean marks of the students will be 18 decimal 56. And this is the last question of this exercise. So we have finished exercise 18A today. Okay. Namaste bachcho. Today I am here with your new chapter. Not new for you. All of you are familiar with this chapter, statistics. Statistics, we have already discussed about the statistics, data, and so many terms related to statistics in previous classes. Now in class 10 we have to study about 3 measures of central tendency. We have to study about 3 measures of central tendency which are useful 2 or 4 analyzing the data, and these three central tendency are first one is mean, second one is median, and third one is mode. We have to study about these three central tendency in class 10th. Okay, now let us discuss it we will discuss all these three central tendency one by one. Okay, the first central tendency is mean. We already know that mean is denoted by x bar is equal to sum of observation by number of observations. Number of observations is written as observations. In short, we write it as OBN ... observations. So that is mean is equal to, if x1, x2, x3 ... xn are n observations, then mean will be equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus ... by x bar. Sorry, n, where n is number of observations. This is the formula for ungrouped data. And second formula for ungrouped data is, if x1, x2, x3 ... xn are n observations with respective frequencies, f1, f2, f3 ... fn, then mean is equal to f1 x1 plus f2 x2 plus f3 x3 plus ... fn xn by f1 plus f2 plus f3 plus ... fn. Okay, that is mean is equal to sigma f I xi by sigma fi, where I is equal to 1 to n. I is equal to 1 to n. In here I is equal to also 1 to n. Okay, so this is the formula for finding the mean of ungrouped data. Okay, now we have to study about group data. We have to study to find the mean of a grouped data. Okay, mean of group data. So to find the mean of group data, we have to follow the following steps. Step 1. Calculate. In step first, we have to calculate the class marks. Class marks denoted by xi by using the formula xi is equal to upper limit plus lower limit upon 2 for each interval, for each class interval. Step 2. Find the product fi into xi for each interval, I for interval. Then step 3rd, calculate the mean by using the formula one example based on it. Class interval is given 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and frequency is given 8, 12, 10, 11 and 9. Now let us prepare one table like this. For solution we have to prepare a table. Here we have to write class interval. Here we have to write class marks, class mark, that is x, and here frequency we have to write, and here we have to find the product of class marks and frequency. So first class interval is 0 to 10, second is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 and 40 to 50. Okay, and we have to find the class marks. So class marks is upper limit, this is the upper limit for this class interval, and this is the 0 is the lower limit. And for this class interval, 20 is the upper limit, 10 is the lower limit. So upper limit plus lower limit by 2, that is 5. 20 plus 10, 30 is equal to 15. This will be 25. 40 plus 30 by 2, 35. As you can see here, this is the pattern. 5 plus 10 is 15. 15 plus 10 is 25. 25 plus 10 will be 35. Then here will be 35 plus 10, that is 45. And for this interval, frequency is 8. Here 12. For this 10. For this 11. And for this interval, frequency is 9. Now we have to find the product. So this will be 40. This will be 180. This will be 250. Product 10 into 25. The product of 11 and 35 will be 385. And product of 45 and 9 will be 405. So here we have to find sigma of f into x. So here will be 0, 8 for 12, 5, 7, 12, 5, 17, 8, 25, 126, 2, 1, 3, 8, 2, 5, 3, 8, 4, 12, 1260. And now we have to find sigma f. Here will be equal to 50. Therefore your mean will be equal to sigma of f into x by sigma of f, that is 1260 upon 50. 0 cancel with 0, and when 126 divided by 5, it will be 25.2. Hence required mean is equal to required mean is equal to 25.2. Okay. Now second method of finding the mean is assumed mean method. For this we have to follow the following step. In first step we have to find the class mark, that is xi for each I interval using xi is equal to upper limit plus lower limit upon 2. In second step, step 2, we have to choose a suitable value of xi in the middle and denote it by a. And third step, calculate di is equal to xi minus a, d for deviation for each I, for each interval. Now find fi into di for each I. In fifth step, find sigma fi di and sigma fi. And in sixth step, find the mean by using the formula x पे बार मीन इज इक्वल टू a प्लस सिग्मा fi di by n. Sigma fi is known as denoted by n, that is number of observation. So by using this formula we can find the mean of a group data if this method is used only when the value of numerical value of xi and fi frequency is large number. So when the large number is given as, if frequency is given as large number and class marks is also coming as large numbers, then we use this formula. Now we see an example based on one example to find the mean by using assumed mean method. So class interval is given 100 to 20, 120 to 140, 140 to 160, 160 to 180 and 180 to 200, and their frequencies are given 10, 20, 30, 15 and 5. So let us prepare a table here. Here we have to write the class interval. Okay, then we have to find the class marks as x, I or x only. Okay, then we have to find d deviation, that is xi minus a, and here we have to write the frequency, and here we have to write the product of f and d. Okay, or fi into di. Okay, now the first class interval is 100 to 120, second is 120 to 140, third is 140 to 160, fourth is 160 to 180 and fifth is 180 to 200. And here we have to find the class marks. So we have to add these two limits, that is upper limits plus lower limit by 2. So it will be 110. 100 plus 120 will be 220 divided by 2 is equal to 110. 120, 140 added will be 240 divided by 260 divided by 2 will be 130. Now difference is 20. 110 plus 20 is 130, plus 20 will be 150, plus 20 will be 170, plus 20 will be 190. Now we have to choose a suitable value of xi, which is supposed to be a. So suppose in the middle, so middlemost term 2 is left upper side and 2 will left lower side, so middlemost term will be 150. So let us suppose a is equal to 150. Okay, now we have to subtract the each class marks from this assumed mean, that is from a. A will be subtracted from each class interval. So 110 minus 150 will be minus 40. 130 minus 150 will be minus 20. 150 minus 150 will be 0. 170 minus 150 will be 20, and 190 minus 150 will be equal to 40. And frequencies are given 10, 20, 30, 15 and 5. Now let us multiply it. This will be minus 400. This will be also minus 400, and this product will be equal to 0. This product will be minus 400, this product will be minus 400, and this product will be 300, and this product will be equal to 200. Now we have to add it. So sigma of FIDI will be equal to, this will be, both are negative, so it will be minus 800 and plus this will be 500. So their sum will be equal to minus 300. This is the value of sigma FIDI, and sigma Fi will be equal to, 20 plus 30, 50 or 20, 30, 20, 50, 10, 60 or 20, 80. So therefore mean will be equal to, that is, it is equal to n. So A plus sigma FIDI by n. So therefore mean will be equal to A, that is 150 plus minus 300 upon 80. 0 will be cancelled with 0. So it will be 150 plus into minus will be minus, 2 4 ja 8, 2 15 ja 30, 15 upon 4, that is 150 minus 4 3 ja 12, 4 3 ja 12, 3 0, 4 7 ja 4, 5 ja, that is 146.5. The required mean is equal to minus 146.5. This will be your answer, and this is the method of finding the mean by using assumed mean method. Okay, this exercise based on it. There is also another third method which is known as step deviation method, but in this corona call, this method have been deleted by CBSE. You have not to study about it, so we are not discussing about this method. And now the question given in your exercise are based on three methods. That is, if the group ungroup data, for group data the question is given by direct method and by assumed mean method, and also question are given on step deviation method, but we have not to study about it. So let us start exercise 18A. The first question is the mean of 5 observations x, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6 and x plus 8 is equal to 11. It is given. So this is the ungrouped data, and we know that the mean is equal to sum of observation by number of observation. So this will be equal to x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6 plus x plus 8 upon number of observation is 5 will be equal to the mean, that is 11. This will be equal to 5x plus 20 upon 5 is equal to 11 by 1. Now cross multiply it. It will be equal to 5x plus 20 is equal to 55. Then this will be equal to 5x is equal to 55 minus 20. Then 5x will be equal to 35, and then this 35 will be cancelled by 5 in 7 times. Hence x will be equal to 7. This is your answer. Number 8 of exercise 18A. In this, the mean of the data is already given. Mean is already given, which is equal to 24. Okay, the mean of the given data is 24, and we have to find the value of this unknown frequency, that is value of P. One missing frequency is there and we have to find the value of this missing frequency, and it is given that the value of this missing frequency is supposed to be P. Then we have to find the value of P, and mean of the given data is 24. So let us prepare our table. The class interval is 0 to 10, second one is 10 to 20, third one is 20 to 30, fourth one is 30 to 40, and fifth one is 40 to 50. And we have to find the class marks here. Class marks, that is X. C for class, M for marks. So the sum of these two limits will be 10 divided by 2 will be 5, 20 plus 10 by 2 will be 15, 20 plus 30 by 2 will be 25, 30 plus 40 by 2 will be 35, 40 plus 50 by 2 will be 90 by 2, that is 45. Now frequency is given 3, 4, P, 3 and 2. Now let us find the product of these two. 5 3 are 15, 15 4 are 60, and 25P will be written inside 25P. 35 into 3 will be 105. 2 multiplied by 45 will be 90. Now let us find sigma fx is equal to 120 a 61, 80 a 90, 270 plus 25 P, and the sigma f will be equal to 3 4 7 3 10 to 12 P plus 12. Therefore mean is equal to sigma f into x by sigma f. Now according to question, mean is given 24 and sigma fx is equal to 270 plus 25p upon sigma f is equal to p plus 12. Now cross multiply it. 24 multiplied by p plus 12 and this one multiplied by 1, which remains the same, 270 plus 25p. This will be equal to 24p plus 288 will be equal to 270 plus 25p. Now 288 minus 270 will be equal to 25p minus 24p. Then 81 will be equal to p. Hence p is equal to 18. In this way we can find a single missing frequency of the given data. Okay.